beyond any possible doubt for the referees.
Let the refs know. You don't need to scrutinize my lifts. And are you familiar with this young lady?
I certainly am. Joy Nnamani. I first saw her lift in Bournemouth in 2015, I think. And she's such a lovely lifter. She's got very long femurs, so she has to sit a long way back into the squat, which sometimes makes it a little bit hard to hit depth. But I think she should have no trouble with this.
145 kilo on the bar, famous for opting to never use a belt.
No knee sleeves, no belt, no wrist wraps.
Completely raw, and there it is.
See, the depth is fine there, but that's a struggle for a first squat.
Her elbows came in. When the struggle came, she brought the elbows forward so she doesn't tilt forward. And
it did. So there we have Paul Marsh just removing the lollipop as she comes out.
152.5 is a 7 kilo jump, which is sizable, not only for the 52 kilo class, but considering the work that was put in for the opener.
But she squatted 160 in Reykjavik in January this year. I think she's capable of it.
Perhaps the opener just woke her up a little bit, turned on the nervous system. Depth looks good.
She's got depth and she's grinding through it. She's pushing.
Oh, wow.
Told you she was a grinder.
Yeah, she
big
lives
smile
up
at the top there.
You know, I remember in Calgary on her final squat, she was grinding so heavily, fighting for that, and the spotters got nervous, came in
took it,
a little early, and she retook it. And I remember thinking, well, there's no way she's going to have the energy. And she does. Double-edged sword when you have those long arms, which are amazing for deadlifting. They hurt you on the bench because it's a long way up.
Well, powerlifting, it's a game of 3 parts, isn't it? As you say, the body mechanics that suit the squat or the bench may not suit the deadlift.
Opening 82.5, personal best 85.
She's just taking a moment to explain to the handoff man exactly what she wants.
If Joy feels the pressure, she never shows it. Always full smiles.
Yeah.
And she's a fighter, not at all unfamiliar with
she's not
grinding.
a quitter. Okay, slow off the chest once it got going though.
3 white lights, and Joy Nnamani
and you
is
see
on the board.
Coach Paul Marsh there is ready with a paperback book and a lollipop. So different lifters struggle in different parts of the press. That looked like she struggles to get it off the chest, and once it's off the chest, drives it home very well.
Joy Nnamani, the joy of Britain, hands
She
over
really
her,
is.
walks up with the fan until the last second, and she's got a lot of fans.
She has.
See what I did there?
I did.
2.5
I was trying to gloss over it, but you know.
For my own good. For my own good. 2.5 kilo loaded from her opener, and this is
it wasn't hard. She had a little bit. She had to work to get it off the chest, but once it was moving, it moved very nicely.
She has hit 85 before, but it was her personal best.
And again, we saw that struggle to get it off the chest, but
once it starts flaunting a little bit of mobility there, Slinky's out of that position, and immediately starts reading her book with the fan in hand.
That's her thing. Everyone reacts differently. She just wants to close off.
Point for Joy is off the chest.
Yep. She always looks so calm, doesn't she?
Well, if she's overcome by the moment, she's got a heck of a poker face, put it that way. And I like how she goes over the unrack. Look at her smiling. You guys understand me, right? He gets it. He gets it.
And it's worth doing. Some lifters come out and say same again, but they've given so many handouts.
Yeah, same again. What is that, right?
Yeah.
I recognize your face, not your handoff.
We just saw Coach Paul Marsh there. That's Joy's coach from Commando Temple Gym in London. And she's got it moving. That's a perfectly judged third attempt. Fantastic.
Look at slow off the chest, but once it gets going, she's got it.
I think she squeezed out everything she could from bench press there.
Yeah, you know what? The attempt selection for Joy, I like the idea of not coming out for the third squat with your opener.
And look how calm she is.
Stoic. They call her the Terminator for a reason.
Yeah.
If you want her to look nervous.
Now, she doesn't like to deadlift in other people's chalk and talc. She generally moves the bar back to the back of the platform.
And I think that's a good policy.
Yep.
Joy is one of the best deadlifters our sport has.
Absolutely. She has world record deadlift in 2 weight classes. 195.5 in the 52s, 203 in the 57s. Oh, and there's that difficult transition point. I think she's got it.
So, based off that.
So, 1 red light for lockout there. I don't know whether that was knees or shoulders. If we can just watch
Take a look. Shoulders look good. Knees look good.
I'm not quite sure what that was. 200 kilos. She's not looking to chip the world record. That's not good enough for Joy. She's going to put 4.5 kilos on it.
She's looking to smash it. And here is one of the best deadlifters alive.
And we see our coach Paul Marsh there, just taking the lollipop and the book and the fan.
Mind if I hold this for you?
So this is a world deadlift record, a world total record.
The Terminator about to execute.
Come on, Joy. The setup routine is absolutely identical every single time. Here we go, it's going. Can she? Oh, do you know?
I don't know if
she tipped forward a little.
Did the bar go up down or just her body?
Oh, the referee saw the bar dip just a little bit, and I'm sad to say I do think it did. But you know what? I think she can do it next.
All right, I got the world title in hand. It's not at risk. I missed 200, but I want to put a show on for the crowd. Load up 206 for a world record and a chance for history.
206 kilos for a lady that's weighed in at 51.45 today. She's pulling with no belt.
It's a deadlift world record. It's a total world record. And it's a world championship. Joy is having a historic day today.
I wonder what the significance of the number is. Maybe it's to try and hit the best lifter again. She was best lifter last year.
I tell you what, it's early goings in the Worlds. Obviously, it's the first day of the Open. But if she hits this, she is a massive candidate for best lifter.
So she's chosen to push the bar to the front of the platform now, avoiding whatever chalk and talc might be there.
52 kilo champion. Is she the champion of champions? This could help.
Joy is moving. Oh, just too heavy. And look, she's not upset. She's world champion. She's got a chest full of medals.
It's hard to be upset when you're walking away as the world champion, especially in a field as deep as that was. Marisa Inda has won world titles. Olga has won world titles.
A lot of times, it's just the tunes you play. It very well could just be the tunes, baby.